So here we are. We've got all of our pieces set out, my sides and my bottom. One thing I want to do before I put this together is I want to sand these pieces. And I've done this already, so I'm not wasting your time watching me sand. But one of the critical things that you'll want to do is hit the edges of your piece and this edge. So we want to get rid of the corners and the edge, but we only want to do that on the top. Baltic birch is notorious for giving you huge splinters. In fact, I got one just taking out the pieces while I was filming the video. So be careful with this stuff. Don't slide your fingers across it. But we want to sand the inside and the outside, sand the top edge, but then go over the corners real well with the sander before we put it together. That's going to ensure that you're not getting slivers in your project. Next thing I want to do, like I did with the case of my project, is I want to dry fit everything together before I start nailing and gluing it. Once I staple and glue it together, it's kind of set and done. Way easier to fix mistakes now. So I am going to take my pieces, and one of the things that I'm noticing right away is that the dados blades that I used to cut out the dados have been sharpened a few times. So because they've been sharpened a few times, this dado is actually a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch. So when I'm trying to force my bottom in here, it won't go. So to fix that, I'm just going to take this over to the time saver and run it through once or twice so it fits easily inside my dado. So to get the time saver turned on, this should be review for most of you, but we know the thickness of this is 0.250. You can just take that to the bank. If you want to measure it, you can. 0.250, that's good. All the stuff is usually really consistent at about 250. So I'm going to run my first pass at 250. So I'm going to flip on the control power, flip on the master start, and then I'm going to hit the program, 0.250, enter, start. And while that's closing down, I'm going to go ahead and take the parking brake off and turn on the head and the feed. And then once this stops, I'll go ahead and send it through. After it's been sent through once, I'm just going to see if it fits any easier. And it fits pretty easy now. I'm going to go 10,000ths less though, so I don't have to try to jam this all together. So I'm going to go down to 240 with the wheel and send it through. Now this should fit nicely into my dado. So I don't have to get a hammer out or anything. I can slide it right in there just fine.